guys, so today I thought I'd do a little impromptu cooking vlog. I'm going to be making something I've never made before, stuffed shells, and it's a little bit Pinterest inspired, but for the most part, it's pretty much my own creation. You might be able to make this vegan. I'm pretty sure you could. The only thing is I think you'd have to find like vegan-y shells. Some of the parts of the filling you might be able to make vegan, like omit the Greek yogurt. For the sauce, you could use almond milk instead of heavy cream, and vegan cheeses to make kind of an alfredo sauce. I'm sure it would still taste pretty good. So that's just a little disclaimer in case, Leslie, you or any other vegan viewers want to make it. So what I got going on right now is I'm heating up some water so that I can parboil my shells, which means cook them off till they're almost done. And then I got some butter melting right here, so that is going to be the base for my filling. So I'm just melting that down right now. And I've got some spinach. So I got a box of chopped spinach defrosting right now in the microwave. You can kind of hear it in the background. Now that my butter is melted, I'm going to add some flour and make a roux. And a roux is just kind of a flour butter paste. And what roux are usually used for are to make a sauce kind of thicker. So I'm putting about 3 tablespoons of flour in here to start. Now that I made this kind of paste, I'm going to add almond milk. Ta-da! Get all the little sticky bits off. If you let it settle for too long, it kind of burns it and it gets gross. So now that I got the base going here, I'm going to start adding my mixed cheese and my Greek yogurt and goat cheese to this. Okay, so this recipe calls for cream cheese and Greek yogurt, and I found this little hybrid. It's a Greek yogurt and cream cheese mixed together. So I'm gonna add that. Then I'm gonna add half this tube here of goat cheese. Then I'm gonna add half this bag of 5 Italian cheeses to this. I'm gonna save the other half of the bag to top my shells with. And then you stir, and you can see it's kind of thick. That's how it's supposed to be. That's why I think it makes a really good filling for stuffed shells, because it's pretty thick. So I'm going to stir this up until the cheese melts. Pizza dough sort of thing. And the filling is the Pinterest-inspired part of this recipe. I got this filling. It was for a sandwich, but I really love this filling. It's really good. I used it for sandwiches. I made like a grilled cheese sandwich with it, and then I used it for my pesto and cream cheese sandwich I make. But you could use it for a lot of different stuff. You could put it on top of a pizza if you wanted, as like a sauce. You could put it in sandwiches if you wanted. You could fill shells with it. And so now I'm going to add spinach and peas to it. Every time. Whole can of peas in. I'm not cooking them off or anything because this is going to be finished off in the oven. So this is what the filling looks like once the spinach has been combined and the peas. I took a box of the store-bought spinach, defrosted it, and then I drained all the water out of it. And how I like to do that best is I'll take the whole box, and because everything is defrosted and it's so soft, I'll squeeze the box out as hard as I can and then get a lot of the liquid out that way so there's not a mess. I don't have to use paper towels or whatever. And I squeeze a lot of it out. And then eventually the spinach is going to break out of the box a little. So then I start like taking it and pushing it down instead so that the spinach kind of stays in the box and I get the rest of the liquid out. So yeah, so that's my method. And this is the filling. So now what I'm going to do is take my filling and separate it into these little bags, well, I guess just one, so that I can use it as kind of a pastry bag. I'll fill it up cut the corner of this off right here and then kind of pipe it into the shells when they're done cooking. So my water started boiling, I added my salt and my shells, and while I'm making the shells, I'm preheating the oven at 350. Shells I'm going to cook for about 8 minutes. To get them perfectly al dente, it's 10, but I'm going to undercook them a little bit because they're going to cook the rest of the way in the oven. And I'm going to work on my sauce. So for my sauce, I have 2 jars of store-bought alfredo sauce, this 1 pint container of heavy cream, and then the zest and juice of a whole lemon. So I got a baking pan here, casserole dish, and I'm going to pan it up. And then I'm going to take and put a layer of the sauce down. So I have my layer of sauce down. I'm going to take and stuff my shells. Like I said earlier, I took and cut a corner of the bag off. And I just spread my little shell out and put some filling in. Ta-da! And I put it on there. And that's what I'm going to do with all these shells.
Include your accident on the floor?
No.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, I won't.
No, it's funny. Go ahead. I already have me accidentally shaking a can of peas and they fell on the stove. The dogs ate it, but some of my filling fell out of the bag on the floor.
Your face. You're like, for just 5 cents a day.
Now I'm going to put some sauce on my shells. Because I found in the past I put too much sauce on and it goes to hell. Now I'm going to take the cheese packet, the rest of the cheese I said about earlier, and sprinkle it over the top of all of them. Now I got my shells all covered. I'm going to put them in the oven at 350 for 25 to 30 minutes. So this is what they look like when they're done. I already ate some and they were pretty good. Oops. They could use a little bit more lemon, but on the whole, I'd say they're good. So yeah, hope you liked the vlog and that you liked the recipe. Bye.